Hey everybody, I'm back and I am actually doing a suggested attack strategy. It is the Yeti Smash. I've seen this done multiple ways. I watched some tutorials so that I wouldn't like totally blow it. But basically, I've seen it quad quaked. Like that seems to be really effective, like quad quake the core, so that it brings down some of those defenses in the center of the base and also like helps with the funnel big time. And also, I'm trying a different strategy, which would be actually using a wrecker, which just sticks with me better because I'm just like used to using the wrecker because I use it all the time for my witch slap attacks. But this has been pretty effective. My first attack that I tried with it, I've only been doing this for like 4 days, I think now, ever since our CWL finished. And my first attack, I actually got 100%. It started to kind of fall apart, so I wasn't feeling too confident. But the way you start it is with a warden walk, which is new for me because I've never ever done a warden walk. This first attack I'm showing in real time just so you can see how I'm accomplishing this. I decided to start in the south corner of this base, and basically you just want to get a really good funnel started. Funneling is key for this attack. I think it's basically key for any attack strategy, especially like upper town hall levels. You need to get a good funnel or it's not gonna go too well. I also have some archers in my army, and those are there just to try to help get the stuff on the outer edges that they can hit without getting hit themselves and dying right away. But yeah, and then I put my queen out to help with the funnel because the warden hadn't done as much as I had hoped.
Because he's kind of a slow attacker.
But it works out. So, and then I put my wrecker out with my Yetis, and I think I have 3 P.E.K.K.A.s, 6 Yetis for this attack strategy, and then I fill with bowlers. Usually if you see people quad quake, what I have seen them doing is getting a siege barracks and then loading it up with hogs, like max hogs obviously, and then they use it at the end to try to get like the rest of the stuff on the outer edges, like the defenses that haven't been hit, that are still far off from the Yetis and the P.E.K.K.A.s, so that works really well. I might have to try that sometime too. I'm still working on mastering this. It was kind of lucky that I actually 3-starred on my first attack with this because as you can see, my funnel did not go as well as I hoped because the bowlers that did get in to the middle got killed by that 5-star mega, what is it? Mega Tesla? Giga Tesla. That's what it is. Anyway, so my bowlers, a lot of them got killed by that thing in the middle. And so I was like, oh, this is falling apart. I think it's going to at least be a time fail. Probably won't get that town hall. But then, surprisingly, my Barb King gets in there and finishes it off. Whatever the bowlers had left over from their attack from when they were hitting it, the king finished it off. So it ended up working out. Pretty decent loot. Not a lot of DE for this high, but yeah, definitely a decent amount of loot. So my next attack, not all of these are 3 stars obviously because it's, like I said, brand new attack. So thanks Hero Killa, by the way, for suggesting this attack because it's working out well for me and it's fun too. So hopefully some of y'all will suggest other attack strategies that I could try out because it's fun trying new stuff, and I think I just get kind of scared to try out new stuff. But again with the warden walk, this time on that western corner, and then I use my heroes to get the funneling done on the southern corner. Wrecker again, with the, and then the Yetis and the P.E.K.K.A.s behind. This one actually had some clan castle troops, 2 dragons, which I think is part of why this one wasn't a 3-star, because it took out a lot of my troops, having those 2 dragons in there. So yeah, good times. Anyway, so I obviously come with rages as well since I'm not doing the quad quake strategy. And yeah, and P.E.K.K.A.s can be kind of slow, so I feel like rages are pretty important. And also, since I'm using the Wrecker, I don't come with a jump, which is what I've also seen the pros do, is they usually have one jump to get the Yetis and the P.E.K.K.A.s into the middle from the outside. Since the center is all good to go with quad quake, usually, but to get them into the center from the outside, they have to usually have a jump to get them in, so they're not working on those walls forever. Hopefully that's making sense. But anyway, so the next attack, I will show you my other 100% one. This one's kind of a weird base. It does have like sections for the town hall and for the eagle, but it's like kind of sectioned differently than I was used to. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna go after this one. But I started with the warden walk in the southern corner. He's just doing his thing like he always does, taking out some stuff. And then I'm trying to remember what I use. Oh, I put out some archers because I noticed there's some stuff on this eastern edge that archers could get without dying. So I was able to effectively use those archers to take out some things on the edge. Not a whole lot, but it does help. Every little bit helps. Then, of course, there I go with the Wrecker, followed by the Yetis and the P.E.K.K.A.s and the bowlers. And another important part of this attack is trying to make sure that for one, if you're using bowlers, you want the bowlers to hopefully stay together because they're better in a big pack, which I'm sure a lot of you have already figured that out, that they work best when there's a lot of them. And then also the other thing is making sure that your Yetis are within the warden's tome range, and the P.E.K.K.A.s for that matter, because that is huge. This one, again, I didn't get to the town hall as quickly as I hoped, but I did have my Wrecker on the opposite side, so I should have just kind of expected that. And then my next one is a 95%er. So this one looks like it would be easy because not all the defenses are upgraded. It looks like a lot of Town Hall 11 level stuff, I think. I'm really bad at recognizing what levels things are. But yeah, again, start with a Warden Walk. Another thing is with the Warden Walk, you only want to go for like at the most, just like with a Queen Walk, you only want to go for like a minute tops, because then you could end up with a time fail if you don't start phase 2 of your attack too quickly. And my dog's barking again. Goody. Anyways, so yeah. So all these attacks are pretty much the same thing. You could probably guess what's gonna happen. Start with the Warden Walk, put out maybe something else to help funnel, maybe an archer or two like I did on this one to get stuff on the outer edges without getting hit to try to get more stuff. And then obviously like the Wrecker and the bulk of the attack of phase 2 of the attack going right down the center, trying to get to that town hall. But yeah, so then there's my Warden down. Couple Yetis left. I think there's 2 Yetis and 1 P.E.K.K.A. And that's what happens sometimes. Get so close to that 3-star and then time runs out, or you have like a lot of stuff just not work out. I don't know. Just at the last minute, like everything dies or it's time fail. Anyway, this is the last one that I'm going to show sped up. I'm going to try to get one more done in real time so that I can talk my way through it while I'm doing the attack. But we'll see. My app that I use for that might fail me again, because last time it did, and I couldn't do that live attack because it was like all choppy and out of sync and didn't work out. But anyway, same attack strategy, using my Warden and my Queen to help get the funnel started. Then the Wrecker, then the Yetis, 6 of them.
3 P.E.K.K.A.s.
Then the whole
Army of bowlers.
right to the core of the base, to that town hall quickly. I think there was a tornado trap in there, and I raged my troops while they were there so that they would hopefully take down that town hall fast, and they did. So that worked out
Beautifully.
and then my king went on that outside edge. I think he like went in the base and then out and around. I don't know what happened. But there's my archer queen doing her thing. And then my yetis that are raged. Like the rages, I just love rage spells. I don't know. They're like one of my favorite spells probably. As you could probably tell, because I use them all the time. But yeah, rages and freezes are awesome. And poison for war, usually, to get the clan troops down. But this was not a war attack. Anyway, so that is what happened. I ran out of time. My queen was still going strong. But anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you will know when a new video comes out. Hopefully I'll be right back with a real-time attack, but if not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in a bit or next time, depending on what happens. I'm back. I'm trying a different app, but it's like a free trial sort of thing, so might not be able to do this again. But anyway, so I think I should be able to get an attack in using Yeti Smash, hopefully in real time, and hopefully with no crashing, and hopefully I find a decent base. Hopefully it goes well. I've said hopefully a lot. I will be quiet now. Anyway, I have clan troops in my CC, which is awesome. Made sure I did that before I started recording. So Warden Walk, here on the west side. I'm going to try to let that go for close to a minute and see what happens. I might throw out another hero to help with the funneling on this northwest side a little bit, because I don't know if he's going to keep going that way. So it looks like he's probably going to go cling more to the southwest. Okay, I'm going to put my queen out, see what she can do for me, and hopefully get that wrecker going really soon. Yep, time to get the wrecker going before it's too late. That way I can get this, hopefully get this funnel to work out for me, which I don't know that it will, because I think everything is going to go to the east side. Well, I don't know why I used my tome either. Okay. Freeze that yeah. that, Inferno. Would help if I could talk right now. It's really hard to talk while doing a live attack. It's not easy, apparently. Yeah, freeze the town hall so that I can hopefully get it down with those bowlers. See if I can get some more archers on something. I don't know. Ooh, bowlers down. Yeah, this was not a well-planned attack. I can tell you that much. But it's
not going horrible, but it's not going great.
Yeah. Definitely not one of my best attacks yet. And the Yetis jumped right back out to the outside, so I'm not feeling super confident on this one. I think it's going to end up being a 1-star. Yeah, I only have 30-something seconds left, so this is not going to be a good attack. Embarrassing. Of course, it's like my worst Yeti Smash attack yet, and it's the one I happen to record in real time. But hey, in wanting to be real with y'all, I'm just gonna keep it because this is real life. This is what happens. Yeah, not everything goes perfectly. You got to see the fails too. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. And thanks for subscribing if you already have.